Okay, so if we go down to the end of the intestine, right, here's our ileum, here's our cecum, right? Did Dr. Bergeraff tell you what cecum means? What it means in Latin? You guys are going to love this. It's purse. Because if you take a cow, their cecum makes a really nice bag, apparently, that you can use to carry things around in. Yeah, cecum is purse. Not that you'd want to use this as a purse, but so the ileum, the end of the small intestine, enters the first part of the large intestine, which is the cecum, which is this expanded part of the colon. Colon and large intestine are synonyms. Okay, so it's the same idea, same word. The cecum has the appendix hanging off of it, right? Did you talk about the appendix anatomy? What's it for? Microbiome. Very good. Very good. And in immunology too. Like it also has a lot of MALT, mucosa-associated lymphoid tissue in it. Totally off track a little bit. Our herbivore friends, they have really long appendices. And one theory is that they use bacterial action to break down the cellulose, right, to gain more nutrition from the grass and stuff that they eat. And the long appendix is apparently a good habitat, microbiome habitat for the cellulose digesters. So it becomes like a little place where there's always more bacteria to replace the ones that die. So it's kind of a neat thing. Because rabbits, their appendix is like as long as their ascending colon. See, totally off track. All right, some sphincters. So we do have a sphincter. The ileocecal valve is essentially the door between the small intestine and the large intestine. Normally it's closed, okay, because the two structures are doing totally different things. The small intestine is all about absorbing nutrients for the body, okay? The large intestine is all about reabsorbing all the stuff we put in to make digestion happen, right? So the large intestine is all about reabsorption of fluid and electrolytes. There's no appreciable nutrient absorption in the large intestine, all right? That's all happening in the small. So you've got these two organs that have different functions. So we need a valve between them so the body can regulate the two totally different functions separately. All right? So the valve is stimulated to open when the contents of the ileum are either fluid, under pressure, or irritating. Okay? Irritating just means that there's a lot of undigestible material in a fairly large concentration. Well, if that's what you have in this material, then it's done digesting and absorbing, right? It's time for it to move in and be undergo reabsorption and then be made into feces and get out of the way, okay? Now on the other side, the cecum can stop flow too. So the ileum can start flow when it has these characteristics. The cecum can stop flow when it's full, right? Because if it's full, it can't handle anymore, okay? So it's gonna, that pressure is going to close that valve. Or if it's irritated, if the cecum and the large intestine are irritated, that it needs more time to do its reabsorption. Okay, so we're going to hold on that. So we have stimulators and inhibitors according to what the two sides of the valve are up to.